Please grab a block for the asana portion of this practice, and please grab any other props you might need to help make your yoga nidra more comfortable for you. Enjoy. Hello, everyone. Welcome to yoga. My name's Ashley, and today we are doing a gentle chakra balancing class. I designed this class with postures and with music, designed to align our chakra system, our energy system that goes in a vertical line up and down our body from the base of our spine all the way up through the top of our head. And then the playlist will be in the link in the description of this video. So it will not be embedded in the video. So feel free to not do the music. Before we get started, I wanted to start with a reading from the Bhagavad Gita. And I replaced Krishna with love. And I think I've shared this before, but I'm going to share it again because it's a great one to do right before this kind of a practice. So if you would like, you can go ahead and close your eyes and listen or just watch. Still your mind in love. Still your intellect in love. And without doubt, you will be united with love forever. If you cannot steal your mind in love, learn to do so through the regular practice of meditation. If you lack the will for such self-discipline, engage yourself in love's work, for selfless service can lead you at last to complete fulfillment. If you are unable to do even this, surrender yourself to love, disciplining yourself and renouncing the results of all of your actions. Better indeed is knowledge than mechanical practice. Better than knowledge is meditation. But better still is surrender of attachment to results, because there follows immediate peace. Feel free to close your eyes if you haven't already and connect to your natural breath. Take a moment here just to acknowledge how you're feeling emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. As a way of stepping into our practice, we'll sing the sound Om, A-U-M, one time. Feel free to sing along or listen. Maybe join your palms in front of your heart. Take a full breath in through your nose. Let it out with a sigh. Inhale again. Release your hands, open your eyes. Please begin on your mat with your hands and knees on the floor, all fours. Starting the playlist now. Cat and cow, begin to round your spine, bringing your chin toward your chest, your tailbone through your legs. And as you inhale, reverse the movement, curl into your lower, middle, and upper back. Lift your chin and broaden your sitting bones apart. Continue back and forth at your own pace with your breath. Really just opening up the spine. Try to link your breath with your transition between the two postures. Whether that means you take an inhale and an exhale in one whole transition, or one whole inhale for one transition, one whole exhale for the other. As long as your breath is flowing, that's all that matters. Feel free at this point to move your hips and your shoulders, head and neck more organically. Maybe swinging hips side to side, do crazy eights, do spirals. Feel free to close your eyes. Just allow the wisdom of your body to move through you. If at any point a posture is not comfortable for you, feel free to modify or skip. Come up into a downward facing dog. Feel free to bend your knees or straighten your legs. Focus on grounding your feet back and down into the floor, activating your root chakra. Then root your tailbone down toward your heels. Then from there, lengthen your spine, reach your arms longer, lengthen from hips to armpits. And just hold steady here. If your body is asking you for more movement, feel free to move around in your posture. If it's asking you for stillness, be still. It can be nice to, when you exhale, to exhale with an audible noise, such as a sigh or a hum. That in itself can activate the throat chakra, releasing any stagnant or stuck energy from the body, especially in that space. Slowly walk your hands back to your feet. Take your feet about as wide as your mat. Bend your knees so your ribs and thighs touch. And then round your spine over your legs. Feeling free to shake your head no or yes. Letting tension in your neck go. Maybe grabbing onto each elbow with each hand. Holding on with your hands. Then maybe swing side to side in your torso. Bending one knee, straightening the other. You can even imagine your breath being like the waves of an ocean. Visualizing some type of water can help us clear out our sacral chakra. Can help us clear out emotions, help our mood. From here, take your fingertips back to the floor, bend your knees, and then squat as low as feels comfortable to you. If you can come all the way down, hips between heels, go for it. Feel free to prop your heels up on a blanket if they don't reach the floor. Then lean back into your heels, take your palms in front of your heart, root down through your tailbone, and reach up through the top of your head. Most yoga postures are a combination of activations with the chakras. So usually we're activating more than one as we move our body into these and out of these postures. This one here is helpful for heart, root, and sacrum. And walk your hands all the way back to downward dog. Step your right foot outside your right hand for a low lunge. Lower your back knee to the floor. You can use a block under your forearms if forearms don't reach the floor already. Otherwise, take your forearms all the way down to the floor. And again, feel free if your body's asking you to move it around, move it around. Again, still working with the sacral chakra mostly in this one. Emotion, creativity. Couple more breaths here. And then come back to down dog or switch from all fours. Stepping your left foot outside your left hand. Lower your back knee. Then lower your forearms either to a block or to the floor. Feeling free to move around or be still. Deepening and lengthening the breath. And slowly come back to all fours. Then sit down on your mat with yourself facing the long edge and take your heels into a wide seat. Make sure you're sitting on your sitting bones. Feel free to sit up on a prop. And then just place your hands either on your thighs or behind you or out in front of you for more support. Press down through your hips, down through your legs, reach up through the top of your head, and even gently lift your chin. Feel free to stay here or fold forward, reaching heart first, head last toward the floor. Feel free to take your whole sternum to the floor. This can be grounding for the heart, that direction of pouring your heart down toward the ground. And slowly lift your torso back up. Take your hands under your knees to pull your legs in. And then take your knees to face up. Take your right arm, I'm not mirroring you, under your right leg to grab your left shin. And then pull your left heel outside your right hip. And then take your right heel outside your left knee. So you're in Ardha Matsyendrasana legs. Feel free to use your hands to lift and lower your hips to reset your hips on the floor. Take your right hand to your right thigh and your left arm up toward the ceiling. You can start by taking your left arm around the front of your shin, around your knee, and then hooking your fingers, drawing your palms toward your legs, and using your abdominal muscles to twist gently to the right. To make it a deeper twist, feel free to drop your right hand behind you, reach your left arm straight up, twist a little deeper, and take your armpit outside your knee. Sit up tall, lengthen to the top of your head. Twisting activates the solar plexus chakra, the power point, personal power, and will. Feel free to gaze beyond your right shoulder. Gaze forward, untwist, and then switch the cross, taking your right heel outside your left hip, left heel outside your right knee, hips to center. And then taking left hand to left thigh, right elbow around your knee, hook your fingers, palms toward your thigh, use your abdominal muscles to twist. Maybe deepen by taking your left hand behind you, palm flat, right arm straight up. Twist a little deeper to the left, armpit outside your thigh. Sit up tall, reaching through your heart, reaching up through the top of your head. Maybe gaze beyond your left shoulder. Slowly untwist. And then take your legs straight out along the edge of your mat so your feet face the short edge. And sit up on your sitting bones, moving your flesh around if you need. Then come into a forward fold, feeling free to bend your knees or straighten your legs as you fold. Face toward your shins, Paschimottanasana, opening up the back side of your heart. Interestingly, the heart is closer to the back side of your body than it is to the front. So, in a way, forward folds can also open the heart through the back door. On your next inhale, slowly sit back up. And then cross your legs to flip onto your abdomen. This bow pose is not intended to be anything forceful. Ideally, keep your head on the floor. Then reach back to grab your feet. You can always use a strap or interlace your fingers behind you instead. And keeping your thighs on the floor, push your feet back and then your forehead will sort of come off the floor. Maybe it does a little, maybe it does a lot. Just keep your head gently bowing forward. Then move your shoulders back. Then push your hips down. Maybe lift your chin and look forward. For this one, no pressing of the feet toward the ceiling. Keeping the thighs down. Activating both heart and solar plexus. And slowly come down. Take one side of your face on your hands. And the other side of your face on your hands. Look forward. Take your hands next to your chest. What we're going to do is push down through the hands and the knees to lift your hips up a little bit. And then maybe slide your knees a little more closely to your chest. Take your chin to the floor. Separate your teeth. And then this will help stretch your throat. Move your shoulders back. If you need to come up and then walk your chest back to get a better stretch, feel free to do so. And slide your knees back. And then roll onto your back. If you have a block nearby, great. If you don't, it's not completely necessary. You'll have a couple of options. Bridge pose, variation of shoulder stand, which helps to open up the throat center as well. If you have a block, slide your block underneath your hips. You're going for this level of the block, so not the highest and not the shortest, but the medium one. So once you slide that underneath you, slide it under about right under where your sacrum starts. And then adjust the block as needed so that you're sitting flat on the surface of the block. If you don't have a block available, what you can do instead is use your hands if you have the flexibility for it. You can also use any sort of bolster or something to elevate your hips a little bit. It doesn't have to be a huge back bend. And then just hang out in whichever position you chose for a few more breaths. Even though this is a more restful variation of bridge, do lift your chin away from your chest to activate the back of your neck. Push down through your feet, lift your hips. If you have a prop underneath you, slide it out from underneath you. Lower your hips. And do a couple rounds of windshield wipers side to side. Then roll to one side. And come into child's pose, Balasana, for the third eye. Ajna Chakra. Rest your hips back to your heels. Rest forehead and the tip of your nose to the floor. Relax everything else. Feel the floor pressing into the center of your forehead. Forehead gently pressing back, helping to activate with pressure. Take your hands to surround your head. Gently press down to lift your head up. Then take your knees together, tops of feet on the floor, squeeze your ankles in. Rabbit pose to activate the crown chakra. We're ideally not putting so much weight in our head that we're straining our neck. You're pushing more weight through your legs and just trying to put a little pressure in the top of your head. So take your hands back behind you and hook your forefinger and thumb around your heels. Then take your forehead to the floor in front of your knees. Then lift your hips up until your arms straighten, still holding on to the backs of your heels. And allow your shoulders to pull back toward your feet. And then press gently through the top of your head. Lift your shoulders away from the floor. And don't hold your breath. And slowly drop your hips. Take your arms out in front of you. Lift your armpits, forehead to the floor. Walk your hands back. Press yourself up. Prepare for Yoga Nidra. Take your blankets, if you got blankets, roll them out. Set up your pillows, props, anything you need. I will not be doing it, obviously, so I can instruct you. But if you have a pillow or like a butt cushion, you can use that for your head. You can use a bolster or a blanket or another mat rolled up under your knees. And then make sure that you do have some sort of warmth, heat source, so that you can feel comfortable, because your body temperature will most likely drop a little bit. I'll give you another minute or so to get all set up. While you're setting up, I'll tell you introduction to Yoga Nidra. Make sure that when you lie down, you are comfortable. And if you are not comfortable, feel free to shift around. Ideally, you want to stay completely still during this practice so that your body and mind can completely relax. If for some reason you start to get uncomfortable during your practice, feel free to shift positions. Don't force yourself to stay in a position that is not working for you. When you're ready, if you're not there already, go ahead and lie down on your back. Try to remain in a place of neither falling asleep or being fully awake. This is called a hypnagogic state, the place between wakefulness and sleep. Throughout this practice, you will be asked to move your awareness to different sensations, emotions, and images. Try not to concentrate too much or force anything to happen, as this could prevent you from becoming fully and completely relaxed. Throughout this meditation, please take what you need and leave the rest behind. If your mind becomes overactive with thoughts or worries, try your best to come back to the sound of my voice or something about the moment that brings you comfort. There are times when Yoga Nidra can trigger negative emotions. So if that happens for you, try to come back into your body, into this moment. And we'll begin. Start to become aware of any sounds you hear at this moment. Of those sounds, begin to focus on the ones most distant to you. Let your sense of hearing radiate outward, only following these sounds and nothing else. Do your absolute best to not label or judge. Just simply be aware. Gradually, bring your attention to closer sounds. Maybe sounds just outside your room. Then to sounds inside the room. The sounds closest to you. While keeping your eyes closed, Visualize the four walls around you, then the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor, the position of your body, the clothes on your skin, how your hair feels, if there's any tension in your face, your head, neck, or jaw, or anywhere else in your body. Become more and more aware of your physical body. If you notice any tension, bring your attention there to let it go. In order to help you let go of tension, we're going to do a series of tensing all the muscles and letting them go. And we'll do this a few times. Tense every muscle in your body, including your face, fists, feet. And then let it go. Again, tense every muscle in your body. Notice which ones won't tense and try to tense those as well. And then let go. And then one more time, tense every muscle in your body. And let go. Notice if your body feels more relaxed. Stay awake and aware. Begin to notice your natural breath, that which breathes into and out of your lungs. Notice the sensation of your breath flowing in through both nostrils and then out. Become aware of the coolness of your air on the inhale and the warmth on the exhale. And then follow this feeling through your nose, your sinuses, the back of your throat, and all the way into your lungs. Even notice the warmth on your upper lip with each exhale. Stay awake and aware. Begin to slow and deepen your breath. With each breath, making the breath slower and slower, deeper and deeper. And as you do, noticing yourself moving deeper and deeper into relaxation. With each breath, you'll be asked to, at the top of your inhale, to hold your breath and the bottom of your exhale. Feel free to instead just keep breathing slow, deep, and even. At the top of your next inhale, hold your breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale slowly and breathe naturally. At the bottom of your next exhale, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then inhale slowly and breathe naturally. Then with your next inhale, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Please continue to breathe in this way, square breathing. And feel free to go back to a natural breath if this breath is bothersome for you. Stay awake and aware. Come back to your natural breath, releasing control over the inhale and exhale. This is where your yoga nidra truly begins. Begin by stating in your mind a statement of intention or resolve. This is known as a sankalpa. Make your sankalpa a short, uplifting statement in simple language, something a small child would understand. It's best to let one come up naturally, whatever is just at the surface of your subconscious. If you find you are stuck in a state of negative thinking or negative statements come up for you, Try reversing the statement to make it an uplifting one. For example, if you're hearing I am unworthy, replace it with I am worthy. Whatever you've chosen for your sankalpa, repeat this in your mind's eye clearly 3 times. Visualize it as you do. This is a seed being planted into your subconscious, into the fertile void of the deepest parts of your being. Stay awake and aware, slowly allowing the image and the words of your sankalpa to fade until there's nothing. We will now begin a systematic journey of sensory awareness throughout the body. We will move awareness to different parts of the body as soon as the names are said. As we move through, please in your mind's eye, even state the name of the part to yourself and feel that part of your body without moving that part of your body. We will begin. On the right side, hand, thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel. Still on the right side, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Stay awake and aware. Moving to the left side, hand, thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Stay awake and aware. To the back of the body, right heel, left heel, right calf, left calf, right thigh, left thigh, right buttock, left buttock, lower back, middle back, upper back, the whole spine, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head, forehead, right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, between the eyebrows, right eye, left eye, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, both lips together, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, upper abdomen, navel center, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin, the pelvic floor, whole right leg, whole left leg, whole right arm, whole left arm, the whole face, whole head, whole torso, the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. Stay awake and aware. We'll be going through a series of opposites. Imagine your entire body becoming weightless, as though your body could float away from the floor at any moment. The head is weightless. The limbs are weightless. The torso, weightless. The whole body, weightless. You're floating up, higher and higher away from the ground. Hold your awareness here. Stay awake and aware. And imagine your body suddenly becoming very heavy. Feel the heaviness in all parts of the body, each part becoming heavier and heavier and heavier. The head is heavy, the limbs are heavy, the torso is heavy, the whole body heavy. So heavy that you slowly start to drift back down to the floor. And then sink even into the floor and even beneath the floor. Hold your awareness here. Stay awake and aware. And notice the experience of cold in your body, like that of on a cold winter day. Feel this chill permeate your entire body. Hold your awareness here. And awaken the sensation of warmth in your body, spreading from deep inside your core, moving all throughout your entire body. Heat like that of on the hottest summer day. Hold your awareness here. Bring your awareness to the experience of anxiety or fear and worry. Notice this stress that exists in your mind and body, but do not fixate on its source. Stay awake and aware. And allow the feeling of complete calm to embrace you, like the embrace of a close friend. Notice this sense of calm, but do not fixate on its source. Allow this experience of peace and calm permeate your entire mind, body, and spirit. Stay awake and aware, relaxed, peaceful, and calm. Begin to concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyelids. Imagine before you a big screen like those in a movie theater. The screen takes up your entire visual space. Concentrate on this screen and become aware of any phenomena that manifests within it. Colors, patterns, shapes, or light. Whatever you see is the manifesting state of your mind. Continue your awareness of this space, but do not become overly involved in the storyline. Remain awake and aware, but unattached and without judgment. Try not to direct the images. If thoughts occur, let them, but continue to remain in detached awareness. I will begin to state many different image descriptions. Try your best to visualize them with emotion, memory, and imagination. Jump from image to image as soon as they are named, and try your best to not fixate on any one image, allowing them to come and to go. Desert, bird feather, person meditating, thunderstorm, full moon, friends hugging, waterfall, garden, person crying, crowd cheering, smiling child, someone helping someone, campfire, preparing food, person dancing, burning incense, clouds in the sky, children playing, a path in the woods, a colorful sunset, a dog barking, horses running, ocean waves, an eagle flying, the sound of my voice, your body lying on the floor. Drop all images and rest your awareness in this space between your thoughts for a little longer. Stay awake and aware. Gently bring your awareness back to my voice. Revisit your sankalpa, or the intention that you made in the beginning. In your mind, repeat each statement 3 times. Then return to the sensation of your breath flowing into and out of your nose. Maintain the awareness of your breath. Simultaneously, develop an awareness of your physical body. Your body still relaxed. Feel your skin and the clothes, any props that are touching you. Noticing the heaviness of your body as it rests on the floor. And become aware of all the points on your body that are touching the floor. The backs of your heels, calves, thighs, buttocks, shoulder blades, arms, hands, and head. While keeping your eyes closed, visualize the room you are in. Imagine where you are in the room, and if there's anyone with you, other objects that may be around you. And become aware of the noises around you. Staying restful, gently open your eyes. Take in your environment visually, noticing the things around you, colors, lights. And when you feel ready, begin to move your body, roll your wrists, your ankles, and gently bend your knees, roll to one side. Take your time, there is no rush. When you're ready, press yourself back to seated. You can also stay there. Still your mind in love. Still your intellect in love. And without a doubt, you will be united with love forever. Better indeed is knowledge than mechanical practice. Better than knowledge is meditation. But better still is surrender of attachment to results, because there follows immediate peace. Feel free to join your palms for one last Om. Take a full breath in. Exhale completely. Inhale again. Feel free to place your hands over your heart. Take a moment here, bowing your head into your heart to honor yourself, each other, this practice, and anyone or anything else. Take all the time you need and gently enter into the rest of your day. Thank you all so much for coming to practice. Have a wonderful rest of your day.